welcome back to my channel. I'm Jody Cordell, the Savvy Agent with Spence Properties, and today we're going to tour one of the South Crestview neighborhoods that seems to be very popular. So let's go take a look at Fox Chase Valley. I actually love this particular neighborhood. It is set off of the main road, off of Antioch Drive. The access to this neighborhood is actually from the south end of town. So it's very easy commute for anyone going to Duke Field or to Fort Walton Beach or Eglin Air Force Base. So I love that. So you drive up into the neighborhood and you have all these beautiful trees, and there's hills, so the landscape looks really inviting and very, very pleasing to the eye. This is one of my favorite parts right here. Once you come up to the stop sign, the first stop sign here, there's a circle, and it's a one-way circle, and in the center is this beautiful playground for kids especially. It's got lots of really cool things for kids. When you're looking at that, there's like swings and fun things like that for them to play on. So this cute little park right in the center, which is kind of the anchor for this entire neighborhood. I love that. This neighborhood has several different types of floor plans. They're all made by Thomas Homes, but they are different floor plans. You can get anything from 3 bedrooms to 4 and even up to 5 bedrooms. And some of the floor plans are 2-story and some are single-story. They're all brick facade. Some have 2-car garages, some have 3, as you see right there. Beautiful, beautiful homes, all of them. The community is just really, really warm and inviting. And I kind of like the hills, so it kind of gives the landscape a little bit of character and kind of breaks up the monotony of a flat, neighborhood with no trees. And I love that they kept so many trees in this neighborhood. Prices in this particular neighborhood range anywhere from the low 220s all the way up to $350 and above. As I mentioned before, a lot of these homes are custom, and if you have one built new in this community, which they still have empty lots actually, you can customize it to some of the specifications that you would like to choose over others. And all the lots are different, which makes this community so fun. I love that it's fall because people have already started to put out their fall decorations and their Halloween decorations, so it's kind of cool. It's a really large community. There's a lot of different streets in the community, so there's a lot of different, it's just a bigger community, which is really nice. I've shown you some that are, not so large, but this one's got a lot of different streets in it, lots of winds and turns and twists, and I love that it's kind of like it's just own little package all by itself. Some really beautiful homes here. And you'll notice some of the homes are built on a hill. So you gotta watch out for that when you're shopping in this neighborhood. Fox Valley is known for having some really serious hills on their lots where they didn't grade as much as you would want them to. That kind of bothers me a little bit sometimes. But most of the homes here are relatively flat. They're not really on a steep grade. And I kind of like that there's some hills because it breaks it up so it's not quite so monotonous and boring. No one likes boring. So we're going way far off of the road this way. you can see it just keeps going, and there's just so many beautiful homes in here. And they don't look all the same. It doesn't look like a cookie cutter community, which is wonderful. I hate that. And I just love that there's just empty spaces in here like this. Sorry, I went into a dead end there. Some homes for sale. Woohoo! And you know, homes in this neighborhood don't go on sale a lot. We'll get like one every quarter, two a quarter or so. So once people get in here, the homes are lovely inside, and they tend to stay. Until, if you have military families that have to PCS out, that's usually when we'll see them go up on the market. And again, they are still building here. They're still selling empty lots and still building homes in this neighborhood. It's just a really nice, quiet, peaceful neighborhood to be in. It's fun during the holidays because normally during Halloween they get quite a few trick-or-treaters over here, and during the holiday season they all put up lights and they all decorate, and people drive through to see the Christmas lights in this community. Thankfully, I live really close, so we get to come here. Vacant lots still available. Look at that. But as I was saying, inside these homes, they're just really well built, really well thought out. The floor plans are great, and they are really beautiful. They have some really nice features on the inside. And I love the fact that they're just not all the same. They have several different floor plans that you could choose from if you build it. So there's so many different ones that are out here in the community. And again, Fox Valley is a great neighborhood choice if you are PCSing here for military, for Duke Field, or for Eglin Air Force Base, or even for Hurlburt Field, because we do have people who work at Hurlburt that live up here in Crestview. And this is a great community because we're still in the south side of town. Access from Antioch, which is actually the same as PJ Adams. So it's the second light in coming into from the south side of Crestview. All right, so now we're going around the circle again and coming back to the other side of this community. See, it's just so big. It's just enormous. And I love that first house right there on the right. The FedEx truck is in the way, but I love that house. It's so pretty. So it goes on. We saw all the other side, the south side, and now we're on the north side of the circle because it just keeps going. It just keeps on going forever. It's a like I said, it's a big community here. I love that. Halloween decorations are awesome. Not all communities have curbs like this one, which I think makes this one so much more appealing. And again, all the trees, they've left so many trees in the neighborhood so it stays cooler in the summer and it's just prettier. And there's so many different types of trees. I just love that. I could keep driving around in this neighborhood forever. There's just so much of it. Somebody lost their sign. But look how big these homes are. They're huge. And once you get inside one of them, you can see there's so much room, so much space inside. And again, these homes run between like $220 to $350 and higher, depending on how big a home you end up purchasing in here. Because like I said, you could get up to 5 bedrooms in here. and 3-car garage. I love the facades and some of the porches on the front. They're so pretty. That one was really, really pretty. Somebody lost their sign there too. Who's stealing realtor signs? It's so weird. It's kind of an overcast day today while I'm shooting this, which I learned from my photographer that that's actually kind of a really good thing because it cuts down on shadows. So you can see a lot more of the actual front of the homes because you're not seeing as many shadows. I just love the facades on these. Some of these just have really pretty front entryways. But you can see that all these homes are brick homes. They've got front columns, massive front entryways. They're made to look beautiful. They really do. I love that scallop facade on the front of the patio, front porch. I just love that. I think it's so pretty. I love the front porches with the scallops arches on the top. Just a nice little community. The great thing about this community too is it's one way in and one way out. Well, that's not necessarily true. The other entries are on the back side of the neighborhood. The main entry is from the main road from Antioch Drive. So you're not going to get a whole lot of pass-through traffic is what I'm trying to get at. So when you have a home in here, you know that there's not going to be a lot of traffic on the roads just driving around. Not like me, just driving through the neighborhood for no reason. I'm just waving at people, that's all. I just drive through and say hi to people. So as you can see, it's a really nice neighborhood to be in. It seems serene in here, doesn't it? And here we go back. This is just a little median here in the middle as we're coming back to the main circle before we head out of the neighborhood. It's a very well-maintained, well-manicured neighborhood, Fox Valley. And it is very popular here. So if you're looking for a beautiful home in a beautiful neighborhood, you can't go wrong with Fox Valley. The one-way circle, so you get another shot of the playground in the middle. I do love that. I think that's such a nice asset to anchor this neighborhood. Well, that is it. That is the end of my tour of Fox Valley, and I hope you enjoyed this tour and got a little bit of insight out of it. If you are thinking of moving here to the Emerald Coast, be sure to grab your free copy of my relocation guide. You can just click the link down in the description below this video and grab your free copy of that today. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me. And until then, I will see you on the next video.